Today on the Topic Show, Trump is 43.1 points ahead of DeSantis in the poll averages. Arkansas is the first state to force Chinese state-owned land to be given up. Costco CEO to step down. Twitter X is starting a $1 annual fee for posting. Jewish community launches a Starbucks boycott after the company's union praised Hamas on Twitter. Sweetgreen CEO is pushing for 100% kitchen automation. Amazon is rolling out AI warehouses, and Netflix is raising prices again. Their premium minimum is now $22.99 per month. All that much more on The Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder release twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, see, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of October, so if you can click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Now going over to the business part of the podcast, you have Costco CEO to step down January 1st, 2024. It looks like he'll be replaced by Rich Vargas, who is the current Costco Chief Operating Officer. Now, this also comes with a little bit of a mystery because the company overall has been doing quite well. I mean, just last week we were talking about how people were running to the stores because they were selling gold, which many people would say is infinitely more stable and reliable and trustworthy than the US dollar, which the US dollar is fiat currency. Basically, monopoly money with slightly better graphics or designs. Arguably. I kind of feel like the art has gone down over the years, but nevertheless, when it comes to the Costco CEO stepping down, it looks like the shares of the company stock have shot up 26% this year. So they're beating pretty much every company in the S&P 500 and most other publicly traded companies. And they did note that their Costco revenue is down nearly 4.5% in the US, although traffic rose 5% on a year-to-year basis. And they did benefit greatly from the pandemic shutdowns, where a lot of people were starting to see how can we save some money. Well, you buy things in bulk, you go to Costco, get their membership, and get a great value on the price per unit of the goods that you're purchasing. So that helped fuel the growth for Costco. And I know a lot of, anecdotally speaking, I know a lot of my friends who got Costco memberships because of the economy. They're trying to save money, pinch their pennies, or stretch their dollars as far as you want, whatever metaphor you prefer. And interestingly enough, it looks like the gentleman who's replacing him, Mr. Vargas, he actually began his career as Costco as a forklift driver, which yet again goes against the theory that people keep whining and complaining that you can't move up in the corporate world or the American dream is dead. No, it's not. You just have to work like hell. This is one of the best embodiments of the American dream. Starting off as a forklift driver and worked his way up for the company for 40 years. Now he's a CEO. Well, starting in January 1st, 2024. But nevertheless, right around the corner. Now, it looks like Jelinek has been at the helm of the Warehouse Club since January 2012. And the retiring CEO will remain at Costco through an advisory role. And he also plans to remain on the board of directors. So, interestingly enough, it doesn't sound like it was anything in terms of... One of the issues a lot of people say in corporate America is they make a mistake and they have the cliche thing that they want to go spend time with their family. So, I'm not seeing that in this article by CNBC, so I assume he hasn't made anything too detrimental in regards to mistakes. And the fact that he's going to stay on the board of directors, I think, perhaps it just sounds like he wants to deal a little bit less of a workload maybe. He just wants to move more to an advisory position where CEO is much more active. So it'll be interesting seeing what this does long-term for the stock. And as the U.S. continues to have 40-year hyperinflation, you got record unemployment going up. Well, it's not a record yet, but right around the corner, I suspect. Every other article we have or we share is about layoffs for every company from Microsoft giants to mom and pop shops and manufacturing. So it'll be interesting to see, as people are trying to make their dollar stretch go a little bit further, will this help fuel Costco's continued growth? It'll be interesting seeing, but as I always say, time shall tell. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. I'm trying to get again to 4,000 subscribers by the end of October, so you can click that button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to take the time to comment. Your feedback is greatly appreciated as we want to make the show better and better and better. Also, liking the video is a great way to show support and show that you appreciate the content. And if you think it should be worse, or you think you probably don't want it to be worse, but nevertheless, if you think it could be improved, give it a downvote. Let me know in the comments what I could do better next time. Also, lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your coworkers, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.